Hello everyone, welcome back to Fight Tonight channel. Sean Porter gives honest verdict on Gervonta Davis, Shakur Stevenson. It's hard to see him loathing. Gervonta Davis vs Shakur Stevenson is one of the most sought after fights in the sport. The All-American clash would see 2 world titles and 2 undefeated records on the line, beating Stevenson's early defense and movement against Tank's calculated, stalking and devastating power. Both men benefited from Devin Haney relinquishing his lightweight titles as Stevenson picked up the vacant WBC belt with a win over Edwin De Los Santos, and Davis was elevated to WBA champion, staging a knockout first defense against Frank Martin recently. The pair have assured the fans they well met in the ring, and two-time welterweight world champ Sean Porter looked ahead to that day on his podcast. Gervonta is the favorite right now. It's really hard to see him losing to anybody. Y'all hate me if you wanted to, but I have no clue what that fight gonna look like. It's the greatest fight to be made in the sport right now. Don't be so one-sided either way on this fight, man. It's a true 50-50. It's anything 55-45 for Tank right now. Shakur can't afford to make the fight boring. Tank is gonna play to the crowd. The crowd is gonna be on his side, and that's gonna be a hard thing to get away from. Like many in-demand fights in boxing, fans will have to wait for it to marinate a while longer as Davis enters talk with Ryan Garcia in their rematch. As her names the one American fighter who could retire unbeaten. Finishing a career with an unblemished record is the dream of many fighters, though very few ever achieve it. 2 famous modern examples are Floyd Mayweather, who ended with a record of 50 wins and no losses, while legendary Welsh super middleweight turned light heavyweight champion Joe Calzaghe also managed to avoid being defeated across his 46-fight career. Speaking to Fight Hub, Eddie Hearn expressed his admiration for WBC lightweight champ Shakur Stevenson, who has won all 22 of his fights so far, 10 by knockouts. If Shakur wants to pledge his future, then you make a significant investment. I think Shakur is pound for pound one of the best fighters in the world. He may be unbeatable. Eddie Hearn then claimed Stevenson is not as well known as he should be given his talent, despite already being a 3-way world champ. I think he is being promoted terribly. Some of that is when Bob Arum knows a fighter wants to leave, he's out. Shakur should be a massive star, but he is not. I like him, he is a great fighter. I think he would be an incredible addition to the Matchroom team. If he is available, we will be having a conversation, and whether it works for both of us, we shall have to see. Stevenson rather came under fire once again for his last performance, which was another straightforward defense of his title over 12 rounds against Artem Arutunian. Shakur Stevenson named the one man he wants next above all others. Get ready! 3-way world champ Shakur Stevenson wants to get back into the ring as soon as possible. Stevenson was out last weekend when he successfully defended his WBC lightweight title in a comfortable, if not slightly underwhelming performance against Artem Arutunian. Stevenson cruised to victory by unanimous decision with scores of 119-109, 118-110, and 116-112. Although there is no denying the skill and talent of the 27-year-old, much has been made about his less than entertaining style, which drew boos from the crowd at the final bell. Stevenson puts the blame on his opponents, claiming they only come to survive and aren't willing to engage with the American. However, he thinks there is one fellow 135-pound that would bring out the best in him. When asked by Fight Hub TV who he would want to fight if it was up to him, he made it clear that Gervonta Davis would be top of his list. Me and Tank Davis, I want to fight the guys that are going to come to you to try to fight me, to try to win. They got stuff to lose, just like me. They want to come here just to be part of the show. I'm ready to get back in the ring as soon as possible because I didn't take any punishment. I'm ready to go again as soon as possible. Shakur had a very clear message for his lightweight rival. Get ready, he may have to wait a little longer for his shot with top-ranked promoter Bob Arum. Admitting Gervonta Davis is a special fighter, Shakur Stevenson highlights Gervonta's ability to outplay his own. It is likely that Shakur will be an underdog in a fight against Gervonta Davis. However, while one must acknowledge Davis' skills and contribution, The boxer from Newark feels he is deserving of praise and is a treat to the former's legacy. So in his latest interview, Stevenson highlighted that the perception built around Davis' knockouts has downplayed his skills. In addition, Shakur also called out an unbeaten Mexican boxer with 27 knockouts. In his last fight against Artyom Maratonian, Shakur Stevenson showed excellent defense and vision. Shakur would know Artyom's limits, lean back in proximity, bob and weave, and let his opponent punch the air. His defense and vision were infested with confidence and accuracy. In one word, it was unflinching. So yes, while Gervonta has the ability to KO his opponents, Stevenson has his defense and IQ. But the boxer from Newark complains that in the light of Davis' power, fans underestimated his techniques. People are blessed with different abilities. He's blessed with a God-given ability that if he cracks you, 9 times out of 10 you are gonna go down. I'm blessed with amazing eye, began Shakur. I can see punches coming my way and get away from them, added Shakur. They probably are judging from me a scale of him. At the end of the day, he is great fighter, he is special fighter, but I'm special in my own right too. However, as per the updates available, Shakur Stevenson may not get his hands on Gervonta Davis soon, as Gervonta is in the process of sealing a deal with Ryan Garcia's rematch. For that reason, Stevenson called out a different opponent. Who is he? Shakur calls out the third best lightweight boxer in the world. The title defense against Artyom Maratonian was Shakur Stevenson's last fight with top-rank boxing. And he thinks, among others, Mayweather promotions can be a viable option given they offer him a deal better than the $15 million top-rank offer at the boxer recently. But while Shakur decides on his next promoter, the boxer is sure about his next opponent. So he called out the third best lightweight as per the Ring magazine. Where is William Zepeda? Where is he? That's the fight we need. We're going to keep hyping him up to fight these guys that he's stopping in 3-4 rounds because he throwing value. And the non-stop punching these dudes ain't in the shape that I will be in, Shakur said. If Gervonta gonna go fight Ryan Garcia, why can't I find maybe the harder fight? With that said, do you think Gervonta Davis' abilities should outshine Shakur? Let us know in the comments below. Gervonta Davis' coach believes Gervonta could decode Floyd Mayweather's defense in a fight. Could we ever see this Super Bowl take place? Gervonta Davis and Floyd Mayweather Jr. have traded insults in recent months, enough for Gervonta's coach Kenny Ellis to make a big statement. Gervonta Davis could decode the shoulder roll. Ellis took to social media account and said, betting on his charge to solve Mayweather's complex defensive strategy in the ring. If Floyd can fight another exhibition, he can fight another fight. If he is as great as he says he is, let's stop spinning the fence. Thanks for watching guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.